The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it.
Don't do it.
Coming after it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Six going up
Looking
top.
to throw, it's Glagway. Fires to the right. A strike downfield.
Ooh,
Oh, what a move!
I forgot they got that quick
Taking
jump.
it, and they couldn't get him on the ground.
Should have shipped the whole down. I
Gator.
should have shipped the whole concession stand.
That was a lightning fast drive that
Sorry.
ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Well, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get him there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Trying to beat the DD.
Turn around. I'll take the break up.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. It's a draw. Nice move to keep running. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cyclones racing to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Going deep. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Henson. Afterburner's coming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll go to the ground. They knock him down right there.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't lay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked. They should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Beck. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he tacks on the extra point. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half.
That's not.
And they get it back for another try.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you got to see something usually that you believe in to pull the trigger and do an onside in the first half. And they saw it. They executed it great. Nice kick. Nice job, I think, catching them off guard a little bit and recovering the onside kick.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
It'll be a draw.
On,
they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Desperation dive.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Man, that's over here, man.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
All kinds of room to throw that one
Almost
in
had
there.
it.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll take it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Third and goal coming up here. Back to throw, it's Beck. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return.
That boy's out of there. Good shit. That kick is too low.
It's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, returning.
Now you still playing catch up, bro.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge.
You scored for the half.
Such a boost for the crowd.
There you go.
On the run from inside his own 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15.
He must have hurt me. He must have hurt me.
Iowa State sending the offense back out.
You ready?
These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum.
Looking deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. At the 35, he's open. Got some room to run. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took him back to the 38.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open. Throw me the ball. Throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the foot.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads it left.
Come on.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
He's doing some name shit.
They'll put the tight end in motion.
Yeah. The choice is going to be an interception.
3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lost one deep down the right side. Fires the pass, intercepted.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. 3rd down, you're taking a tough shot. Because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, giving up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming.
Oh my God.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Oh.
Got his man downfield.
Yeah.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Quick timeout call on the offense after the play. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to pass. It's Beck. forced out of the pocket. Uncorks one to the middle.
Why?
Fires into traffic
The wrong
and
person.
intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize
Not
not
mad.
only
Fuck
on
that
the
shit.
pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I could have ran
This
that
is
ball.
obviously not a great
Time
start
out.
for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions
Stupid.
already in
Very
this
dumb.
game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
I think about to get a field goal.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Number 8.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Hey, go for that field goal. Be smart. I'm telling you, bro, be smart. You got 3 seconds. That's in one play, bro.
One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires into the end zone.
Not good.
Pass is incomplete,
Good
and that's
enough.
going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. And the Gators will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State sending the offense back out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 40.
Get out of here.
At the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back? You can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trying the left side. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The handoff to Johnson. Oh, better look out. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off. But when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. ball back to Cyclones, ready to go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's back. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Really good job by the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. You want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
He'll take another shot here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gator! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
That's a really good play by the defense, playing deep to shallow. My job is to stay as deep as the deepest. Make sure I don't get beat deep. If they throw it underneath, I go make a tackle and rally, but I can't give up those deep shots. Great job by the DB.
The back goes in motion. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not
all in Gainesville with it.
Pick up and a 1st down for this offense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one high and deep.
Oh my God.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking for a man. It's Beck. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to fire to the left. Wide open. He makes the catch. He was smelling that end zone, and they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
God damn.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Who can I rely on? Who can you rely on?
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
Yeah, just got to wait.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. Floating away. Ooh. And he makes the catch.
What a gutsy call on that 2-point conversion. They could have just kicked the extra point and tied it, but instead they decided to go for the lead. They get it executed, and all of a sudden they have all the momentum in this game.
Oh, man.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops.
5 first pass and touchdowns. I gotta stop this nigga run. This nigga's fucking run this man.
The Gators sending the offense back to
Slow
work.
down.
After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go deep and press the sideline, get some options. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their way.
There you go.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And
he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Gators want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to Johnson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's over 150 yards on the ground. Powerful running from him, and the Gators have a long list of guys who've done that, led by the great Emmitt Smith.
Unbelievable list. And you can go Ernest Graham, you can go Fred Taylor, you can go back as far as you want. Guys, you gave them the ball, great things happen. They can run you over, they can run around you. So they're going to continue to feature this guy because he's a lot like those greats.
Leaves it with the running back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Iowa State 37-6.
The Gators have moved it inside the 20. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back
Fires deep toward the end zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back.
Good shit.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Running to the left.
That's good shit. Good
And
shit.
he's a real nowhere man tackled in this
Get that
no-gain
field goal, my
land.
boy. Be smart.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense,
Oh,
that's how
hey, you
this
missed
game
it.
could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
It,
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the
what's
22.
the crap? Why is this nigga running
Picked
the
up
ball?
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw. It's Beck. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Pulled and fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete.
That's exact.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Gators are in the hurry up.
Let's come to the run play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that.
Fires toward the end
Come on,
zone.
Tony. Be smart.
Fires and picked off. And he's brought down after the
Upper
pick, but
triangle.
not before putting his offense in business.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Come on.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying.
Here's an interception on, and they need that turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now the 45.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this unchanged situation.
Depend on the run
So you
game.
get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, they've been aggressive. I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Fast motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Flushed out of the pocket. He's looking on the right side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the left side. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
I would too. I ain't mad at it. I got nothing but love for it. Do your thing.
To the ground with the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
So many of them.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring that.
So you know the defense is going to be...
Oh, no, the ball popped out.
And that's exactly why. That's exactly why